into multiplying decimal times a decimal. Now, we already talked about what happens if you multiply a whole number times a decimal, but today's lesson is going to be decimal times a decimal. Luckily, all of our steps is going to be the same, and our first step, which I said in the last video is most important, is also going to stay the same. First step is make sure both factors are whole numbers. You're going to jump the decimal over and count your jumps, please. Step 2 is to actually multiply, and then step 3 is to jump your decimal back the same amount from step 1. You're jumping it back this way. So let's get into it. Let's work out 3 problems, and then this 4th problem you're going to work it out by yourself and see what you get. Now 0.3 times 0.6. The first step I need to do is change both of these into whole numbers by jumping the decimals. Okay, made this a whole number. Made this a whole number. It took 2 jumps for the 0.34. It took 1 jump for the 0.6, so that's 3 jumps in all. And now I just multiply. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. And I jump my decimal, which is up here. I'm going to jump it back 3 places, because that's how many times we had to jump it forward in the first step. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is, now I can erase this. I don't need it anymore. Although you could leave it, doesn't really change it. But my answer is 204 thousandths, or 0.204. Let's work out the next problem. I need to jump my decimal to make sure they are both whole numbers, 5.34. I need to jump it over twice. I need to jump this over once, so that's 3 jumps in all. Now I'm ready to multiply like normal. 4 times 9 is 36. Carry the 3. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 3 is 30. Carry the 3. My last one is 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 3 is 48. My decimals are at the end over here. I need to put my decimal at the end over here. And I need to jump it back 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 4 806 thousandths. If you want to, you can erase these lines. Doesn't really change the answer. My answer is 4 806 thousandths, or 4.806. Ooh, bigger problem. Same steps though. Jump my decimals out the way. It's going to take 1, 2, 3 jumps right here. It's going to take 1, 2 jumps. So that's 5 jumps in all. I'm going to multiply. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3. 4 times 7 is 28. I'm going to skip a line and put a 0. I'm also going to cross out this 3 because I don't need it anymore. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry that 1. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 2 times 7 is 14. I need to add these numbers. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 6 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 plus 4 is 6. And 1 plus nothing is 1. And I'm almost done, except I need to jump my decimal back 5 places. Now if my decimal is at the end over here, it's got to be at the end over here. And I'm jumping it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So I get a really huge decimal number. You can erase all your jumps. And there you go. You get 0.16992. So that is how you multiply a decimal by a decimal number. Now the steps, like I said, are going to be very similar to what you did yesterday or on the last video, and I really want you to try out this problem. What happens if you do 2.76 times 0.46, and once you come up with the answer, check in the description to see what I got and compare your answer versus mine. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I appreciate you coming to this video.